Hello, everyone. This is the Metaverse. I wanted to bring you guys, the viewers, the munchkins, the little chickens, and the little crones, and now the little pumpkins as we're etching our way into the Metaverse. Edging our way into the fall, because it's bringing us Halloween months, and this right here represents the homeland. There can be many different homes that represent yours. Mine just happens to be a crystal. This is a new feature. I haven't been on here for too long. So let me shimmy on over. Just wanted to show you a great place. This is called Horizon World, and this is where people build homes. Not the one I was just in, but where you can create. Baby Crone will one day show you a creation she makes here. I have yet to, but now I'm very curious. So let me get set up for you guys. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it is I, Baby Crone. So, I am showing you guys the Metaverse. This is my avatar within the Metaverse. And as you can see, that looks like a home in the distance. That looks like it has an observatory. And why did I bring you in here today to show you this marvelous, interesting place? Well, because I wanted to bring the future to you, because the future is ever before us. We may never know where the future's going, but we can predict it through trends and the way technology goes, as especially because going into astrology a little bit, we're going into the Aquarius age, and the Aquarius age is all about technology and how we use technology and science to further evolve the human race. And yes, and the mind. As you can hear, ooh, I gave a thumbs up to the old crone. As you can hear, the old crone is over there. And I am in my home, just chilling with you guys. And I wanted to let me explain to you what the Metaverse is as I take you through some places that we explore today. So, this is the Metaverse specifically made by Facebook, also renamed Meta. So therefore you cannot confuse Meta with Metaverse. However, the definition of Meta, as I will put above my head right here in editing, ooh, this is getting fun. I can't wait to do this. So, as Meta is described, it is the iteration, meaning a hypothetical version of the internet, as being one immersive, as in you can get your full body in. As you can see, you can only see my torso up, however you can see me move my arms, me get away. This is immersive. I'm basically in virtual reality. I feel like I'm here. I honestly feel like I'm looking in a mirror and talking to myself. As weird as that sounds. So this is what Facebook wants to do, and it's amazing everything that Facebook is doing, because Facebook owns Instagram. Facebook has now bought out Oculus, which is originally its own brand, but Facebook bought it out because they want to bring virtual reality, as it's called, or VR, as it's short term, as you will see on the internet most often. And what this VR does is that it brings you into a world where you can do things beyond your capabilities, all from within the comfort of your home. You're able to do work from here. You can create within this app. If you have friends that use Facebook, you can even video chat them while you're in the app, and they'll get to see you in your virtual reality and get to see what you're seeing on their phone, and it's almost like you're immersing them into your reality. And soon, because this is all in testing, we haven't made it there yet. Who knows when it's coming, but it's a work in progress, and I am very excited and I cannot wait. So, I'm going to take you through a couple of features that I enjoy about the metaverse, and to further make you guys understand the technology in the future that we're going to, and what web designers, because first off, it has to be computer programmed, and a web designer would understand how to code and do programming for this online, because not only this is just one type of metaverse, there are other metaverses that are on computers that you can play on your laptop at home and not have to have this headset, and that still immerses you, and you have a full body avatar, and you can buy property, you can have a job, you can get paid, you can, as I was watching in a video, there's fashion brands that's actually selling virtual clothing, where in real life you can stand and pose and take a picture and you will have virtual clothes on you. And this is amazing. I can't believe that fashion companies are already jumping on the bandwagon, but you know, ever since we went in because of the C-19, this is an ever more processing program that we need, because now with the monkeypox, how crazy is that? Now we have to worry about being outside even more. So now having a metaverse or a virtual reality can make you guys feel more safe to be around your friends, your co-workers, and still not feel like you're left out. And now there's like a whole subsection though about this online website universe though, metaverse. The problem with it is that it uses cryptocurrency, at least the computer versions do, and cryptocurrency is all about that virtual money, and I'm not very versed in cryptocurrency, so I'm not really sure how the computer ones work, but I will take you through today the Oculus Quest 2 by Facebook, and you will get to see the metaverse, and I can't wait for this to become a reality and for Facebook to have this out of its testing stage and in its full process where everyone can be involved. That is who knows how many years away. So let's get started. I'm going to take you into the space. Okay. Now space, there's this one I like the most because it illustrates different parts. It's not very accurate, however, you can see this. If I can get myself closer to the sun, you can see the sun, and it's more, oh my gosh guys, I accidentally teleported us into the sun. Okay, so you can see the sun is right here, and it's all immersive looking around. There's planet Earth flying. There's what could be Uranus, I can't tell from here. That looks like Saturn. It might look like Jupiter, I cannot tell, it is too far away. But here, this is a hypothetical galaxy scene that they put, and they just have planets floating within. However, it is still fact to the way the planets rotate, because the sun is in the center and all these planets are rotating. Now it could just look completely random, and no, that it is completely random, because there is no way that planet Saturn would have just flew that close to the sun. So this is not accurate. However, the sun is floating around, and it does theoretically show you that the planets float around the sun or orbit. So what I wanted to bring your attention to the most in this app, I'm just backing up a little bit from the sun, is that you can have a black hole. And I wanted to show you guys what happens when you place a black hole. As you see now, this black hole is bringing all these planets towards it, everything that was flying around the sun. Now if this was a galaxy, you would see how it was destroyed. Now I will just bring us slightly closer to the black hole. Okay, well I accidentally accidentally glitched us into the black hole. So this is probably what it would feel like being into it, because as you can see, the horizon is being bent around us. It looks like we're ever diving into the center of the black hole. And whenever we look around us, everything is distorted, because at the event horizon where light can't escape, gravity's pull is so tight that it affects the way light is bending and reflecting in the sky. So therefore it's all jumping up. So this is accidentally what it looks like inside of a black hole, theoretically, and I did not mean to put us in a black hole. Thankfully it disappeared on us. So that is one thing I wanted to show you guys. And another thing I wanted to bring you to is actual multiverse, where we can try multiple different universes. I'm not sure if this is created by different people, and as you see from that quick little this is what your avatars will look like.
Are you standing up or sitting down?
Okay, I have to look around and figure out. Oh, okay. I guess that's important to know. It looks like spaceships around us. Okay, so where are we gonna go to first? I think I want to take you guys into the Infiniverse, because that is that, what does it mean by info? Okay, we'll just go into the little place I went to before, because this is my third time recording this, guys, but each time I am ever getting more better at this recording in the virtual reality, and also I'm gonna do a mixture of walking, and as you can see, this is me walking, but I have reached the end of my boundary, so I'm going to use the joystick to walk down. And this is what it looks like. I am actually turning around instead of using the joystick, and I'm gonna walk around a little bit for you guys. Maybe I can look at the outdoor cinema, but this is a nice little Marvel area, and this is what the future is like. In this one, you can't see an avatar, but you can see your hands as always. That's very typical within this Oculus. You're gonna see your hands in anything, because at least, but you know what, that shows you how much virtual reality, the metaverse, is real life, because in real life all you really ever see is your hands, as the old crone has preached many times, and it makes sense, because I'm just like, that's why it makes so much sense that we're in virtual reality, and this is tricking our brains into thinking that we are in real life, that this is really happening, because all we ever see is this point of view. And this is what they would call a first person point of view, because you're looking out of your eyes. And I am going to walk you guys to an outdoor view that I thought was so pretty, and I just wanted to show you guys what the metaverse, as you can see, I'm going to bend over and look out, and if only this water was really floating, but I feel like my hands are just dangling over and it just feels great. You know, this is all the starting process, because really they have I want to do a wall. Yeah, they haven't made the technology yet to make it realistic. Things are still going to look cartoony. They're still going to have picture backgrounds that look fake, because it's 1D, because it doesn't have dimension. But however, as the years go on and as technology advances, we're going to be able to see more hyper realistic backgrounds, and no longer have cartoony hands, but actually have a physical body, and believe that we're in the metaverse, and not just feeling like we're being in a video game, essentially. This is what's so great about video games sometimes, because what did I walk into?
Whilst we're currently waiting for Chris, everybody who's joining now and everybody who wasn't here for 15 minutes beforehand. We have
Outdoor
a FAQ
cinema.
channel, an FAQ page on our
I have no clue
official
what this
Multiverse
is.
website for giving everyone the information.
Just gonna
if you can take a
come
look
out
at the
of
FAQ
this.
channel, in there it now shows you all of the information
and then we're
and
gonna
answers
try
to questions that have
one
previously
more
been
app
asked in AMAs prior to
that
this one. So if you are
will
going to
get
ask a
you
question today,
very
please have
immersed.
a read
This-
over.
Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get copyrighted for this one, so I'm not gonna do this. So I'm gonna came back to my home, aka your home page, also known as your home page, and this one is a really good one because this is your stars and constellations, basically the sky. You can, just like you can have it on your phone, you can have it in your Oculus. And Star Chart allows you to look at the stars and where they're placed before you. And this is what it looks like in a cartoon realm. However, when you hit the explore mode, it's not very real. Distant wise, I believe it is very realistic how all these planets are from each other, and this gives you a very clear view of how far can I walk towards Earth. Okay, this is as far as I can get to Earth without affecting my boundary. This just shows you how far our planet Earth is from the sun. That is the sun right there. Look where the Earth is, and better yet, look how far our moon is from us. So this shows you a better perspective from what I was showing you guys earlier of the planets just floating around. However, that gave you a more immersive, playful, fun thing you can do and affect the universe. But this one is actually more realistic without the floating. So I will show you guys. As you can see, we're going to the sun. This is what it looks like. They put it in your hand, and now we're going to travel to the sun. Oh well, they called it travel to the solar system. I don't know what I just did. My apologies. They're not showing me any other solar system. Oh yes. Okay. As you can guys see, these are tracking how all the planets are rotating around the sun. So this is our solar system, and this is an even farther depth of how far everything is. So as you see right here, this is the sun right in the center, as they're pointing out. And these are all the inner planets that are the red lines. Some are less, those are the asteroids. Those might be asteroids. Yes, those are. But here we have Jupiter. So, oh, there's Earth. Oh, okay. I understand now. It's all jumbled up. I'm so used to seeing the galaxy a different way. I'm exploring this with you guys. So as you see, the sun is right here. These red lines right here represent the asteroid belt that separate the inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Earth, from Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, also known as the outer planets. And these asteroids are sometimes interpreted in the birth chart. However, when you're learning astrology, they're going to teach you the main core 8 planets that orbit around the sun, and they're going to say there's 10 planets because they consider the sun and moon both a planet. However, there are luminaries. So as you can see right here, these are some asteroids that are still within our solar system. This is us literally looking at our solar system, that are traveling way far out from our sun. This is the Milky Way galaxy. I'm not sure if there's a way they're gonna let us out of the Milky Way galaxy, but I guess we're just looking at one solar system currently, and that looks like, if I am not mistaken, the Andromeda galaxy. That is the closest galaxy to us. So, wow, that is very close. But so I wanted to show you one planet. Let's go look at Uranus. Uranus is a unique planet because it orbits on its side differently. Oh, you're not able to tell from... Are you going to be able to tell? What if I travel to the planet? I hope if I travel to the planet, you can see that it rotates on its axis differently from all the other planets. See, I'm giving you guys a nice little astrology. Where's Uranus? Oh, I think it's that one right there coming right up. Okay, yes, you could tell because as this picture shows you, this is how it would rotate if its poles were rotated or oriented the way it is for Saturn, because if you look at it, Saturn's rings rotate like this. However, its poles are not this way. Instead, I can't flip it, but its poles are this way, going up and down, because of the way it was knocked into orbit first off during the, as they say, the Big Bang, and when the universe was being created. Somehow the way it worked out for Uranus to form itself with its poles in this direction between, this is Neptune, no, this is Uranus, between Saturn and Uranus, between Saturn and Neptune. This was the best way for Uranus to orientate itself into the solar system and make itself a planet by having its poles flipped differently than everyone else. And that kind of speaks true to the Aquarius sign, because Uranus rules Aquarius in astrology, and Aquarius is all about being different and making a change. And also because Uranus, after the discovery of Uranus, it changed the way, which brings back to the revolutionary and scientific discovery, because everyone thought Saturn was the end of the universe. And then when Uranus was discovered, it challenged what were the boundaries of the universe. And they were just like, well, this changes everything. What else is there? And this was just when Uranus was discovered, just when technology was being advanced. That's why we were able to discover this planet. So this shows you how planets and their discovery correlate to what was going on in Earth. That gives it its astrological interpretation that can help when trying to understand your personality. Okay, that was a whole lot of a mouthful. I feel like I fed you guys a lot of information. I feel like I fed you guys maybe a little too much information, so I'm gonna head back to the Horizon worlds and we will talk face to face to wrap this up. Entering. You can't see it, but I'm doing a groovy move like I'm in the 80s. I'm from Pulp Fiction. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Woo, I talk a lot. But when Baby Crone has something scientific and really exciting she loves, she just wants to talk about it forever. Like, forever. Like, she doesn't know when to cut it off forever. But you know what? That's just me wanting to share everything I know about the Metaverse and what is possible and how the future is coming. And wow, isn't it ironic that I picked Uranus to talk about this, because I just said we're in the age of Aquarius and talking about the future of the internet. Wow. Is that a coincidence? I think not. And just to talk a little bit about astrology and bringing it up a little bit and talking about what's really important. Lionsgate. Ooh! Oh, that was amazing. That was perfect. I didn't even plan that, guys. I don't even know what I did. But the Lionsgate is in a few days. As of this recording, it is August 3rd, and that means 5 days away the Lionsgate is. So, the Lionsgate is August 8th. The portal is open now. It's been open since July 26th. And to also bring in a little bit about trees, because I want you guys to go look at my other video I made before, because it really breaks down the trees and the importance of the Lion Gate. Thank you, please. Okay, so the Lion's Gate, and we're coming to the end of the tree month. August 4th is the end of the holly month, and the next tree month is the hazel tree month, and that starts on August 5th and ends on September 1st, and that is the month that the Lion's Gate falls on. However, it falls early on in the hazel month on August 8th. That's why it's so important to talk about it. And we're at the start of the month, and this is when all the energies are free and open. You can be endowed from the heavens above, and you can get knowledge, energy, manifestation, powers, knowledge. Did I name them all? There's so much more that you can get. The time is open. The time is now. What you gotta do is manifest, go within. Not go within the metaverse, but go within yourself, which the metaverse kind of teaches you, because you are alone in here. And if you're like not hanging out with anybody, so you gotta be comfortable with being in yourself and being in an environment you don't know. And that's all great about learning how to take and handle new situations in life, because sometimes you might have to rely on yourself and go within and search deep inside. How can you resolve this issue in your life if your peers or colleagues can't help you? So, just a little bit about that. So, really take the time, write, do some, I would say magic, but I'm not really sure what kind of magic I could tell you guys to do other than just write. Hey, write. Writing's a good way to manifest. You are putting something from your head to physical paper, pen and paper, and you're making it a reality. That's one way to get something from the inner side, from the inner world to the outer world, by writing it. And if you don't want to speak it, you can write and speak it. That's two ways that you're getting something from the inner world, your inner world, to the outer world, to let them know what you want. So why not? And I wish it's nighttime in this scene. I wish there was a sun so I can bathe in the sun for you. But I will step back and we will have our hands up in the air. And this is what we will do. We are pretending like we're bathing in the sun. And this is what you guys should do every day. And especially on Lionsgate, when the sun is at the peak, at its highest peak. And hopefully it is a sunny day that day so you can get the energy. But even if it's not, still go out there. The sun is still there, even though it's cloudy. So that's all I have for you guys today. This was great to talk to you in the metaverse. I loved it. I hope you love it. And I hope you learned something. And I hope you're ready for the future. Okay. Mwah. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. We love you guys.